How old are you?
7. It just makes me happy.
I like when you go out on a big stage and you're dancing, but you can't see the people. You know that they're there and that they're watching you and that they're enjoying what you're doing, but it's like you have the whole theater to yourself. When you've been dancing all day and you feel like you want to quit, but you know that just going your extra hardest that you can go will really benefit you the best in the end. I've been dancing on point since I was about 11 now.
I've been dancing since I think I was 7. I think a musician expresses themselves through music and a painter through paint, and I think the ballerina chooses to express herself through her body, and I think that it's beautiful because at the end of the day, the only instrument you have is your body.
I was pressured a lot when I was a younger dancer. If it was my son or daughter, I would try not to be too hard on them. I would still give them a nudge if I knew that they enjoyed it and they were good at it. So definitely still push them to keep going. I mean, that's what my mother did with me, and I'm so glad that she did. I wanted to quit so many times. There's a lot of people that I observe and I look up to, and I like to learn from them. So, and they may not even know it. So,
I would say just keep confident. It's the best thing to do. She doesn't seem like she's ever going to lose interest, but you never know when she grows up and does other things. But right now, for sure, it's something that I think she'll stick with and will probably pass down.
I actually started dancing when I was 4 years old. The ballet instructor convinced my mom to let me just go in and sit and watch, and so she dragged me in kicking and screaming, and I just sat there and watched, and but then after that I wanted to go, so I just went every day after that. My brain tells me to do something that I used to do 20 or 30 years ago, and my body doesn't know how to do it anymore. I have twin girls, actually, and they're 7, and I'm hoping that they're going to love ballet. Careful not to pressure them too much, because I don't want to spoil it for them.
In some ways, I think I've always danced from my heart. I headed up to London to go and find a place called, I can't remember the name of the gallery, but the street was Burton Street. And I read the A to Z wrong, the map of London, and I went to a place called Bruton Street. And on that street was the place, which is the home of London School of Contemporary Dance, the home of London Contemporary Dance Theatre. And I remember walking past the front door and hearing drumming music coming out. people moving across the floor, and I just hit me. That is what I want to do. That's what I want to do.
I like the work that it does for my memory, so that I can remember the combinations. I also appreciate the artistry and the athleticism, and it's the musicality. I would tell them to take care of their body so that they can keep on dancing for a long, long time without having knee issues or hip issues, things like that. Now, young dancers probably wouldn't pay attention to that, so I would tell them they need to really love what they're doing.